Hey guys, it's Ziya. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Ziya, and this is my YouTube channel. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, a while back, I was telling a YouTube... What? I was telling a story. I was doing a story time. Okay. Oh, by the way, before I start this video, I want to let you guys know that I want to start an advice segment. So if you guys are interested in sending me your stories and me giving you advice and things like that, then just send an email to the email in the description box and you can be featured in one of the videos, or you can stay anonymous, whatever, but your story will be featured in my next advice video, which will probably be called Ask Ziya because I'm very original. Anyway, getting into the story. So, a while back I was doing a story time and I forget what it was about, but I mentioned in that I have a story about an old lady stealing my candy. So, here's the story about how an old lady stole my candy. So, silly. Anyway, when I was 8 years old, my mom married this Pakistani guy. He was not legal, and during their relationship there was a lot of legal issues with police getting involved and stuff like that. So when it came time for his hearing to find out if he's gonna be able to become a citizen or not, they said no. And he had a voluntary departure, which is basically they're not gonna drag you out, you just gotta get yourself on a plane and get out before a certain date. My mom decided that even though I'm legal, she is legal, we are not going to stay in this country. We are going to go to Pakistan and live with him and his family until he's able to get his visa stuff in order and come back. I didn't like this guy. I did not like him at all. But that's not the point of this story. We moved to Pakistan. We're staying there. I hate it. Nothing against Pakistan. I really missed my family, and I was in the 6th grade and I was missing tons and tons of school. I literally went, when I got back to the country, I got 1 month in school before I finished 6th grade with straight A's, by the way. Anyway, we moved to Pakistan and I lived there for about 4 months. It was an experience. I did like it. Like I met a lot of people with my mom, of course, that were really nice, and I turned 12 while I was there, and my mom's husband's family was really nice. Some of them. Other ones are a little weird, a little odd in every way. So I stayed there for about 4 months, and at the end of January, February, March, April, May, at the end of April, my mom finally decides that it's okay for me to go back home to California. She got help from some of my aunts and uncles, or maybe one of my aunts or one of my uncles, I don't know. I don't even remember who helped pay for me to come back, but I was still an American citizen. I just was living abroad for a while. And so the flight was insane. I was leaving Pakistan. I went from Pakistan to Abu Dhabi, I think, from Abu Dhabi to Bahrain, and then from Bahrain to London, and then from London back to San Francisco. Hello, my love.
Hello, I love you.
Love you most. And remember, I was 12. So a 12-year-old traveling from Pakistan to the United States with no chaperone whatsoever. It was a bit scary for me, but at the same time I was really determined to get back here. So I came back home alone. I did not have my mom. I did not have anybody watching me. My mom called me out of the airport like 3 times to say bye, and gave me money to call her when we got to London. When I got to London, because there was nobody else with me. So I get onto the first plane and I'm seated next to the old woman, the one that later steals my candy. I can't remember if we went from Pakistan to Abu Dhabi or Pakistan to Bahrain. I'm not sure completely which way this went anymore. It's been so long. It's gonna be 14 years ago next year. So it's been over 13 years since this happened. So it's been a while. I get onto the plane and I'm seated next to this old woman. And she seems nice, no problems whatsoever. We find out that we are going to the same connecting flight. So I decide, well, I might as well stick with her because somebody's less likely to kidnap me if I'm hooked up with an old lady. Everything's going fine. We have our flight, get to either Abu Dhabi or Bahrain, I don't remember which one it was, and we get off of the plane. And my mom had given me some money so that I can like get something to eat, you know, anything like that. And so I had bought Mentos because they didn't have much option in the airport that we were at. I didn't know a lot of things, but I knew what a Mentos was, and so I figured I'd just get a Mentos. So I got a package of Mentos, and I popped one in my mouth, and you know, we're going around, you know, finding a place to sit down and wait for our next flight. And I asked the old lady, I said, "Do you want one?" And she says, "Yeah." She takes it. I asked her in Urdu if she wanted to have some of the candy, and she says, "Yeah." And then she takes the whole thing out of my hand, and she just kept it. And I was like, "What the hell?" I asked if you wanted one, but I didn't know how to say that. I was 12, and so I wasn't going to like tell this old lady, "Hey, give me my shit back." I never got it back. I had to go through the next plane with her. I still didn't get anything back. Really, a bunch of lead up to a point where, yeah, the old lady stole, like, she literally just took it out of my hands, and that was it. Like, I did not stand up for myself in any kind of way, and I don't know if she understood that she just took my candy and I wasn't saying, "Here you go, here, take the whole thing." And it wasn't really candy, it was mints, it was Mentos, but I was eating them like they were candy. I'm just gonna finish the story about how I got back. So yeah, so we leave either Abu Dhabi or Bahrain and go to either Abu Dhabi or Bahrain, and it turned out that the flight that we were on at that point was leaving to another place that she had to go to, but I had to get off of that plane and get to another plane that was going to take me to London, and she wasn't getting off of this plane, and I had the window seat, and so she wasn't moving. A lot of people weren't moving. I didn't realize that the plane had stopped and everybody was getting out. So I was like, "I have to get up." And she goes, "Oh no, wait." And I said, "No, no, I have to go." She goes, "No, wait." And I was telling her, "No, I need to go. This isn't my plane anymore. I need to leave." And she wasn't getting it. So I literally had to get up, climb over this old woman and the other old woman that was sitting next to her, grab my carry-on, and run out of this plane. And I was wearing jeans that were like 2 sizes too big for me, so I was running as fast as I could, holding my pants up, trying to get to the next plane. And I'm running down whatever hallway it was, and I hear somebody calling my name. They were looking for me because I was the last person to get on that plane. And I was running over, and I remember the flight attendant was black. I don't remember why that sticks out so much, but yeah, he was really, really nice. I was like, "Yes, it's me, please don't leave me here." So I finally get on my plane, and we get to London, and I had to wait in London for 4 hours. There was this little area of the airport that I remember my mom and I stopping in when we were on our way to Pakistan. So that's where I stopped. There was payphones there. There was like a little gift shop thingy. I bought myself chocolate, and that's where I bought the book Hoot. That's why I bought it. I called my mom, told her everything that happened, and she was really happy that everything was okay and that I wasn't like kidnapped and put into some horrible, horrible place in some country that she wouldn't be able to find me in. And eventually, I got on my plane, got back to San Francisco, and then my sister and her husband picked me up. So really, this was a story about my flights from Pakistan to San Francisco. And that was the first time that I had to do such a big thing on my own, and it was scary, but at the same time it was something that I really wanted to do. I was really happy to get back, and I didn't even think about where I was going to live when I got back. I ended up living with my grandma and my aunt. Like, they both had apartments in the same place, so I was kind of going in between both for a while. That's it. That's everything. It's a really long story, and only a tiny little sliver of it is about the old lady that stole my candy, but it's a story. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, you can leave them down below, or yeah, tell me what you think. Alright, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.